All right, so not the first time he has been the #1 bantamweight contender, but most would argue this is a totally different beast than the man who arrived in a championship setting prior. Your thoughts on the #1 contender coming in here tonight?
You know, when you get here, you find an opportunity to try and become the man. But if it doesn't work out, you got to find your way back. That's exactly what this guy did. Not many believe that he would find his way back to this championship. He has. Now he understands that this will be the last chance. The last chance to become the champion. He cannot miss this opportunity. It's all or nothing for this guy walking into the octagon.
As some might say, don't be Russell Westbrook, right? Don't get to the NBA Finals one time. You gotta get back.
You gotta get there twice.
The second Georgian to win a UFC title following Ilia Topuria. Here is Merab Dvalishvili, the undisputed best at 135. And perhaps the aesthetic at times leaves a little bit to be desired, but he is so quick, he imposes his will, and you got to be near perfect to beat this guy.
You got to. You make one mistake, Merab Dvalishvili will take you down to the mat and he will control you. That's the thing that separates him. You can either get taken down and controlled, or you can be dealt 100 takedown attempts over a very short fight. This guy is bullish in his approach, and he will not be denied.
Merab Dvalishvili has graced us yet again. Man, does he look ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ricky Simone! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili!
Herb Dean always gets a big pop.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Start of round one, and you can argue Merab Dvalishvili right now is the biggest superstar in America in mixed martial arts. He's tracking to be the greatest fighter of all time.
People love Merab, and how can you not? This is a guy that loves to fight, and when he's inside the octagon, the fights are fun. Pace, pressure, cardio, and he honestly is chasing your spirit. He tries to break every opponent, and in most cases, he does exactly that.
Spinning back fist. And the one thing John Wood did give us in the fighter meeting, a more violent training camp for Dvalishvili. Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship.
Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Ricky Simone. Oh, big hook, that'll sting. It doesn't matter what foot he's on. Unconventional, unorthodox, or otherwise, that hook's fine on the target.
I mean, John, he threw that off of his back foot, but because he's so fast, he was able to get that punch to where it needs to be. Very impressive.
All right, so he just ate a big punch. We'll see if the defense shores up from here. wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career, and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over again. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
Beautiful transition by this man. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop us.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, late round one, and the ground and pound has really been a big storyline tonight.
Yeah, John, and very active. Not trying to control, looking for moments to advance and put damage on his opponent. And now it looks like he was setting up an arm triangle.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. All right, round one is done. Round two coming up. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, round two, bantamweight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early enough in tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Shooting for a takedown here. He is stuffed. Oh, and there's that hook. This time, no good.
Double leg, yes.
Right into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, he's got his back. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Oh, nice.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Half guard now. Oh, reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Ricky Simone. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Working from the top here. Pretty strong ground and pound by Dvalishvili. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Time.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 up. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You be up on an elbow, right? You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side because that butterfly guard allows
you can't stay seated here up against the fence for long. Wow, great scramble yet again. We've seen awesome takedown defense, but he's going to keep on coming.
What's a chain wrestling? I mean, this guy does not wrestle you with one attack. He gives you 2, 3, and 4s to make sure that he gets you down to the ground. Beautiful job.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Simone's elbow is blocked. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbow. Massive elbow from the clinch.
Oh, doubling up now, tripling up on that knee. Fighters in half guard. Oh, another nice take.
Can't get flattened out, yep. Great shot from the top position. Oh, big elbow.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, breathe and recover. It's all right. Got the better of you in wrestling now. But you are the better wrestler. He's tired now. We want you to drag him in deep water.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Championship rounds. Well, perhaps in our fighter meeting Thursday, we thought he was overconfident. Not at all the case. He's on fire tonight.
Well, when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action. Oh, right into mount.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman will be proud. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground for me. Stay busy.
Dvalishvili's back in full mount. Print the shirts, ground and pound. A few strikes being mixed in here. Posturing up now, could start to rain down some blows here.
Oh, he's got the back. Changing the position. Getting the mount here.
Looks like he's going the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet.
Butterfly guard now up against the fence, DC. Talk us through it.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Oh, how about that? Getting out of harm's way and now to a dominant position.
I mean, just riding that whizzer, keeping it very tight and elevating his opponent off to the side, flipping position.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
It's work. I'll stand it up. It's work.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
All right, great stuff. That was your round for sure. You completely dominated that round. I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes of the fight. Let's go.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. 300 seconds or fewer to decide the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship.
Oh!
Family narrative. Postures up.
Right there.
Oh, big ground strikes.
Great job adjusting the positions.
All right, as they say, working out of the full guard here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Dvalishvili's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Trying to finish this fight.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow himself to get some.
All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground in case he submits. Beautiful attempt. Another big takedown.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. Oh, big shots here.
Full side control now. Big shot lands over and over again.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount here.
They will stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, that's a good chance for two. He's on his back. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly tonight.